Thanks, Jimmy. You are quite useful, aren't you? I'd offer you a sip, but it's probably not a good idea. Very good. Best be off to class then, and thanks. Can I help you, Jimmy? What's going on, Jimmy? Did you forget something? Psst. Lose the prefects first. Make sure you wash all that paint off, girls. Everybody calm down. Girls, please keep quiet. There are better ways to meet girls. Jimmy, I'm glad you made it. Please hurry and try to talk some sense into him. I'll be waiting for him at the asylum gates. Thank you so much. Me too. I am so happy to have my galley bear back. What did I come to do here again? Oh, yeah, the sketches for the dance. Did you get the sketches done for the dance yet? I need my perfume. I just don't feel right without it. There's the pearl necklace. I still remember the first one I got. Thanks, Jimmy. You really are a dear. Thanks, Jimmy. You're great, Jimmy. Thanks. Thank you, Peanut. I guess I shouldn't have relied on that Jimmy. Oh, thank you. I guess Jimmy couldn't be bothered. Oh, you return empty-handed, Jimmy. What are you doing back so soon? Are you trying to tease me? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Miss Phillips, and it is my pleasure to induct you into the world of arts. The main focus of our little class here will be the human figure. Since the art budget has been cut again, I have no choice but to model for you myself. I hope you appreciate it. Here we are again. Please get out your sketchbooks. In this assignment, I'd like you to pay particular attention to the emotions you experience and try to get them onto the page. Shall we get started then? And please, no talking. The principal has informed me of some drawings in the boys' washroom. Apparently, the sense of detail shows real promise. Very pleasing work, Jimmy. That's excellent, Jimmy. Mind if I keep it? You've certainly captured my character, I think. You're very talented. This is very good. Have you ever been privately tutored? Such passion in your work, Jimmy. Very moving. Jimmy, I don't think you're really feeling it today, are you? What's the matter, Jimmy? Is your mind elsewhere? Looks like you're having difficulties today. Don't worry. It'll come. Oh, Jimmy, can't concentrate today? It's all right, Jimmy. I have days like that, too. Well done, Jimmy. You've completed all your assignments. If you'd like to come back to work on your skills, you're very welcome. Welcome to photography class. I'm Miss Phillips. The class is structured as a series of photojournalistic assignments. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun with them. I'll be handing out your cameras and first assignment in a moment. Any questions? Welcome back, everybody. I hope none of you forgot your cameras. I was looking over your last assignments, and some of you have real talent. It was really a treat. Hi, everyone. I have your next assignments. And whoever handed in what I can only assume are some very creative self-portraits, please see me after class. I'm sure you'll all be happy to hear that this is the last assignment I have for you. Nice work, Jimmy. You're quite the photographer. You know, Jimmy, you have a little bit of a rough edge, but I really think there's something special about you. Great work, Jimmy. It really shows your sensitive side. I'm very pleased with your progress, Jimmy. You show real promise. I have no more assignments for you, Jimmy. I'll miss these afternoons we've spent together. You're very skilled. Ha ha, you daredevil, you. To be great, you have to fail once in a while. Take heart, young friend. Get back up again. Careful now. Hello there. Daydreaming again? Do look where you're going. Don't get too friendly now. Don't bother me now. That's a little forward, don't you think? Don't interrupt. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't be so thoughtless. I'm driving here. You're obstructing traffic. Get out of the way. I'm in a hurry. Don't just stand there, imbecile. Move it. This isn't funny. You just ran into an artist. Look where you're going, moron. Oh, that does it. I've had enough. I'm beginning to suspect you're enjoying this, Jimmy Hopkins. Why are you making me do this? I don't like doing this, Jimmy. Did you get some sort of kick out of this? That's enough of that, Jimmy Hopkins. You are in a world of trouble, young man. I have to go work on my painting, Jimmy. I'll see you. Ciao, Jimmy. Don't be a stranger. Inspiration calls. Talk to you later, Jimmy. I need a hand over here. Help! I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Just wait till I get my hands on you. All right, Jimmy. You're off the hook for now. I guess you got away. You're lucky I smoke. Which was the worst ex-husband? Probably number... Jimmy seems to be developing nicely. He does have a lot of talent. Crabble Snitch's methods are so outdated, it's a travesty. I wish he would just quit drinking, I really do. Maybe I'll visit Newcastle. I hear it's lovely in the fall. Maybe I should start doing some installation work. I don't know why I even stand for this. It bothers me. It bothers me greatly. Puzzling. Very pleasing. You're very talented. Oh, you'll be interested in this. So few of the teachers here have a passion for the kids. Art is about being an artist, not creating art objects. It's important for the artist to position herself as autonomous, outside critique. Subject is dead. It's all about intertextuality now. They're cutting the arts budget again. Someone broke into my class and stole all the solvents. I've been told the new students are exceptionally gifted this year. There are garden gnomes everywhere. I think it's some sort of guerrilla art project. I understand the greasers and the preps are at each other's throats again over a girl. The promised football game will be the usual pageant of brutish violence. Things seem quiet these days. Maybe Jimmy really did knock some sense into everyone. Whoever painted that piece on the tower of City Hall is a brilliant artist. How very perceptive. You're right. I just know it. What a delightful observation. I'm not sure about that. I keep hoping the kids will rebel against conformity, but it never lasts. Sometimes I get so bored with critical theory. Sometimes I worry being divorced 3 times makes me less eligible. I could have been a successful painter if only I'd stayed in the city. It must be difficult for you. Try to find solace in art. That's what I do. Well, at least you're not a complete imbecile, and that's a step up in this town. I wish I could cheer you up, but I'm rather cynical myself. It's impossible to find a good man in this dull town. There is no cultural life in this town, none whatsoever. No one here is interested in engaging in a proper social critique. No one. Ciao. Bye-bye. Oh, I have to run. I've been exploring hybridity in my recent work. It's very fruitful. I think I might quit my job and move back to the city. I'm continually inspired by the youthful energy of the students. This is the year I'm going to find emotional fulfillment. I can feel it. That's just lovely. That's wonderful. Oh, you must be very pleased. Did you ever go to an art opening in the city? Did you ever try to convince Edna to cook something French? Have you ever loved someone only to break their heart? Have you ever truly explored your inner self, emotionally? I used to, back in art school, a few times around the time of my second divorce. I have been tempted on occasion. I think I'd rather keep that a secret. Absolutely repulsive. Are you confused, Jimmy? Stop that right now! That's unacceptable behavior, Jimmy. You're in real trouble now. Don't you think I'll put up with this? Stop it immediately. You're going too far. Why did I ever come to this school? I've been trying to help you. Gary was right. You're out of control. Why are you so angry? That's enough out of you. You and I have to have a serious talk. That's it. Oh, you need serious help. Phlegm. Such vigor, such poise, such hot-blooded behavior. Show some spirit. That is not acceptable. Control yourself. Thanks, dearie. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Please take this. Oh, hello. Good to see you. Hi. Jimmy, you're the only one I can count on to do this. I'm so grateful you're helping me, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, I really need your help. Jimmy, could I get you to do me a special favor? Are you trying to push my buttons? Could you contain yourself, please? Would you stop acting like an immature thug? How can you face yourself in the mirror? You should be ashamed of yourself. You're useless and despicable. You're pathetic. Very funny. I hate him more than all my ex-husbands combined. A rat? Ha! That reminds me of my graduation project. Not now, Jimmy. I don't have time for you right now. Bad time, Jimmy. Maybe later. Hi there, Jimmy dear. Jimmy Hopkins, I'm glad to see you. Hello, Jimmy. How are you? Stop that right now! Quit fighting immediately! Oh, this is novel. What a pleasant surprise. How unoriginal. Like I haven't seen that 100 times before. Enough with the thoughtless vandalism! Is that some sort of cry for help? How very festive. That reminds me of the city. That really smells bad. How Nauseating. Maybe I was imagining it. I could have sworn I heard something. Maybe it was just a mouse? And what do you think you're doing, Jimmy Hopkins? Somehow I'm not surprised to see you here, Jimmy. Care to explain yourself, Jimmy? What was that? I think it was somewhere around here. Hello? Anyone there? I recognize you, Jimmy Hopkins! Stop right now! You! Jimmy, stop! Very clever, Jimmy. Very clever indeed. All right, Jimmy. I can't be bothered looking for you. Now, where did he get to? What's wrong with Canvas, Jimmy? You're wasting your talent, Jimmy. That does sound awful. Are you sure you're telling the truth? I'm glad you told me. Are you all right? You really should stand up for yourself. You uncivilized thug! You despicable hooligan, reactionary cretin! You're nothing but a surly misfit! Miserable brute! You obnoxious brat! I have a mind to drag you to the principal's office. That's quite enough out of you. You're beginning to really push my buttons. Stop running your mouth this instant. What made you think that outfit was a good idea? What a dreary haircut. Why are you wearing those pants, Jimmy? Why? Jimmy, don't you know the girls judge a boy on his footwear? Jimmy, that shirt is unspeakable. I hope that's the temporary kind of tattoo you've got there. Jimmy, egg ought to be used in temper paint, not as a mask. Oh, Jimmy, to think you had such potential. That's not very creative, Jimmy. Provocation is so dreary. Are you done now? Good. Is that the best you can do? Even for a 15-year-old boy, that's pretty embarrassing. You can do so much better than that, Jimmy. Shouldn't you be talking to girls or getting into fights or something? Jimmy, you fool! I'm one of the few teachers who actually likes you. I suppose you think that's original. You're such an imbecile sometime. Jimmy, stay closer to me. Follow me, Jimmy. It's this way. I am so grateful. Thank you. Jimmy, take that off your head immediately. Thank you. Where are you going, Jimmy Hopkins? Don't just run off, Jimmy. Having some illicit after-hours adventures, I see. It's past your bedtime, child. Go home, go to bed. You should be home in bed. You know you should not be out. I'm coming for you. I've had about enough out of you. All right, that's crossing the line. You're leaving me no choice, child. Stay right there. All right, children, class is about to start. Get ready, get to class. Hurry up, class is about to start. You better start making your way towards class. Time for us all to go to the classrooms, children. Come on, you know you're not supposed to do that. Oh, do behave. Stop that. Stop making trouble. I'm asking you nicely to stop. What do you think you're doing here? Come on, you know you're not allowed here. Run along now. Get out. You're not supposed to be here. What exactly do you suppose you're doing here? While I understand why you're cutting class, I can't condone it. If you're going to skip, could you at least do it out of sight? You should be in class and you know it. We both know you should be in class. You really should be in class. That better not be some sort of weapon. What is that in your hand? Is that some sort of weapon? Are you carrying an implement of violence? You better not be planning on hurting anyone with that. Why did I ever leave the city? I wonder about that.